Lovely jubbly, just tricked you there. God, look at the signal. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the Purple Draft Pro. And it's just quite a lot heavier. Especially when Good afternoon, people. PJT, proprietor of Rate My Beer, with my sidekick.
Okay.
So, right, I don't know what to do with this one. As you probably know, we've not done many reviews lately. I don't know, for whatever reason, isn't it?
It's got a bit cold out here. That's one of the main reasons for me. I don't fancy coming out here.
I've been out here half the time, and then again I've done a few solos. Obviously one with a live stream and at another point. Anyway, I put these two together. Stiegl, whatever you want to bloody call it. Anyway, it's the Goldbrau. It comes in at 5% ABV from our friends in Seabrook. As for breweries go, if I'm honest, I think it's a really overrated brewery. They've been made out to be some superheroes that I don't think they are in a certain beer group. But in saying that, they do make some quality brews. The Marzen beer, which I was almost done today with something else, but I chose this one in the end. But I know them for their pills, and I think their pills is kind of a cut above. This one's all right, but I didn't think it was all that. I'll give it another go. It edges towards the Marzen, so I thought bring it out with an Ayinger, which again, Ayinger is a really rated brewery, especially in my opinion. We've been fortunate enough to be at both of them, haven't we?
Yeah.
Ayinger, you talk about the Marzen beers, they steal the show, especially the Urwes, in our opinion, obviously. This one I haven't had this year, this is the first time, but this one didn't tick the boxes. I don't think it did for you either, but
I think I was expecting a little bit more than what I got, to be fair.
it bordered on Hacker the Cracker Vest Marzen, which, to be honest, I nearly pulled that out to do alongside that, and I thought it was absolutely pointless because then Michelle's going to get 2 pints at least with this. I've got half a chance. As I say, just an opinion, and as we've said before, a subjective opinion, to say the least. So basically, I'm doing two, in effect, great breweries, but not their greatest drinks.
Yeah, I could go along with that. Okay, let's get forward.
Yeah, I'll get these done rather than me gabbling on and on and on. You know the sign of Ayinger, you know the sign of quality. And it is, as I say, just this one, just for me, wasn't a favourite. Like with the Stiegl. They told me how to pronounce it when I was there, but I'd had a few, so I couldn't remember. I say, here's the port. Nice carbonation coming out there. Lovely, rich golden colour. You see, it's not that dark, this one. Whereas the last time? I don't know. I'm getting old, people. Losing my mind, aren't I? Why do I keep singing that song? Losing my religion, eh?
Yeah, it is a little bit darker than that one, but not a great deal.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, it's all a subjective opinion, but these are two pretty big breweries, you know. Obviously one from Austria and one from just outside Munich. Right, so there you go. Both look pretty carbonated.
Yeah, you've got good carbonation coming up through both of these drinks. Both of them have a nice foamy head to begin with. Mine started down a little bit because it took you a long time to pour.
Professional people, professional.
Yeah, this one's slightly more golden, that one with a little bit more of an amber tinge to it.
Don't look at my watch.
Carbonation, both of them coming up nicely.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you have a look at that. And like I say, branded glass, you see people, branded glass. Got a few of them bloody things, haven't we? different
Quite
ones.
nice looking glasses, actually.
Yeah, it is. It's quite handsome, isn't it? We did have a few more, but let's say, look at the head on that. The way that's really thicker head, isn't it? That.
Yeah, nice and malty. This is a little bit of maybe cereal in there as well.
If I remember with this, I say I've got actually another can in there. We've got 2 of them.
Oh yeah, this smells sweeter. The malt in this is sweeter.
You see, I thought this went towards the Hellies. I thought this was quite sweet last time, but it's been a while.
I'm taking the aroma of that one. That one just smells sweeter on it.
Yeah, I mean, this smell test, as I call it sometimes, I always take the piss of it after, don't I?
Yeah.
Me and Baz are going, and Simo not knowing what's coming or going. And Chris,
I happen to actually pick up quite a lot from the aroma.
I don't,
It gives
if I'm
me,
honest.
It gives me an indication of what way we're going to go with the taste. Isn't always a perfect indication, but it, yeah, I do like to have a smell of what I'm eating and drinking before I go in for the plunge.
Yeah, I know,
So,
but I don't buy a curry and go,
oh, I do. I smell it.
yeah, it's this YouTube thing, you know. You see watch people doing it and you think, oh, okay,
No,
it's the
I
right
do.
thing
I
to do.
do
But
pick up the smell.
yeah, no, you do. She's much more into her smell testing and the aroma than me. Probably because, as you can see, my nose is broken so many times as a kid. I can't smell that much in a way.
I think that might well be the problem because you don't have as much
Don't. I used to
breathing
get.
capacity
I used to
through
get.
your nose, do you?
I used to get picked on a lot as a kid and everything, and you know, I don't want to talk about it because you know, I get emotional. You know, I love that shit.
Okay, let's go.
That's into a Robbie Williams song. Right, let's
Let's
go
go
on
and
the
test these
on the
bits.
Goldbrau first. Goldbrau means a gold drape, doesn't it? You see, you could have paid him and named the beer after him. So first impression.
Okay, yeah, first impressions of this. You are getting a mild to medium combination on there. The malts on there are quite soft and quite sweet.
It is sweet, isn't it?
I am picking up that cereal kind of taste in the middle of this, and there is a hint of bitterness on the end. But overall, the backbone of this is that sweet malt.
Yeah, it's sweet malt. This does go along the Hellies.
For me, it does.
The Hellies. If this was an Oktoberfest, you'd swallow it, wouldn't you? You'd say, yeah, I'll get that.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? And for me, their Pilsner is much more bitter, much more going on, much more drinkable.
See, I don't mind this style.
No, I don't mind it, but it's just not great.
Don't mind the sweet malt backbone on this. I find it quite drinkable, quite refreshing. I like the carbonation on it. There's enough there to move the flavour around your mouth, but not too much that you get really gassy with it.
Well, look. You see, now I think that's got a dryness at the end, which I'm liking, which I didn't pick up last year. So
Okay, the flavour on this one is a little bit more complex than this.
it's bready malt, isn't it?
What I'm getting, there is a sweetness there. It's almost caramel-like. There is a breadiness, and it does finish on a slightly more dry note.
Mm.
You get that dry aftertaste, don't you? It leaves you with that kind of dry
5.8
aftertaste in your
compared,
mouth.
compared to 5.0. I'm sorry, I don't think I read that one out. The Fest Marzen. Now that I swore by Ayinger on countless beer groups on Facebook, on YouTube. But last time there's a couple of things that I was a bit iffy with, wasn't I? There was some weirdo, some strange name, I can't remember the name of it. And didn't we were going to put it on YouTube, but I acted like an idiot in the video. So
I have no idea what
we didn't. We'd actually had a few that night, and I can't remember what I said. I said something silly, and well, not silly.
That wouldn't be the first time.
Something true, but it just wouldn't. It wouldn't make sense if you didn't know what I was meaning about it. And I weren't panning. Well, I was kind of panning the beer because it was weirdo name and it was weirdo tasting. And yeah. Actually, that's forgetting this one. That can keep for alive. That can keep for another time. Let's get back to these.
Yeah,
But
okay.
this is delivering for me today.
Yeah,
and-
I like the slightly more punchy feel to this
Yeah,
one.
it's got
It's a
more
little
go.
bit more complex. I think the alcohol's giving it that. the sweetness ending on that dry kind of bready note is quite nice. It's quite pleasant. There's quite a nice balance to it.
But that's not bad.
This, for me, is quite bulk standard, but not in an unpleasant way. It's refreshing.
It's quite sweet though, and Michelle's getting a bitterness on the end. I'm not really getting that, like you do with their Pilsner.
It's
Their
very
Pilsner,
subtle.
yeah,
It
like
is
their
very
Weiss,
subtle.
Weiss's we had on draft, we've had on cans, we've had on bottles. It's different level to this. This is like the weakest link of this brewery for me. Well, no, actually the Stiegl was
When
worse.
you put the two of these up against each other, this comes away feeling a little bit watery, and that's obviously because it's got that lower alcohol percentage in there.
Fran's kind has only got 5% alcohol percentage, and it never feels watery to me.
Yeah, some drinks do get away with it. I feel when putting these two together, that's giving it a slightly more watery feeling. But that's not to take anything really away from this. I find this quite nice, light and refreshing.
That's your summer type of drink.
That would be
from there,
yeah.
your summer's day.
Totally, I'd have to agree with
You
you.
know, remember 5% still a premium beer. I know we've upped the ante with a lot of it now, and I get that. But blimey, well, meant the rain while we come out here. Okay, can't win them all. It is that time of year. Hello, hello, hello.
Just means we'll have to talk a little bit louder.
Where's God? God is the concept.
Yeah, I'm not minding either of those. I can't remember if I rated these before.
I don't even know if we did that.
I'm not
definitely
sure.
did that.
I
Right.
can't remember. But I'm thinking in my head where I'm going with this.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, right? I'm actually buying into this. I will finish this one. Obviously, Michelle's going to finish that one. You
Yeah.
can tell we're going along that way here. I won't gabble. I won't gabble on too much. That's underperforming. I needed that last one.
Okay. Yeah, where am I going with this?
The Goldbrau is getting that from Rate My Beer. Well, from
I'm
me.
actually going to go along with it. I'm going to give it a 6 as well. Fresh and drinkable. Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Not, it doesn't blow you away, so it's a 6 for me as well. This one, I'm going to go for a Rate My Beer of 7.
I was looking at 7. Do you know that?
It
And then I
might
thought-
edge to a 7.5. It has come out quite well this evening when these two have been
I
paired
thought,
together.
no. I'm giving it a Rate My Beer of 8. Not a
So-
7.5, an 8. I always said that was the one I didn't like, which is quite well known by a lot of people, obviously, that know me in that. But that's delivered like it used to. I used to like it a couple of years ago. Last year, I don't know, for whatever reason, I went off it like I did Augustino. Augustino I nearly did today, but just found it too sweet. Augustino would have gone better with that than that, but that's hindsight, isn't it?
Not bad beers. This one just comes out a little bit more because it's got a little bit more flavour, a little bit more punch to it. But yeah, both good drinks. I'd drink them both again.
I won't run out of way for that. They've got two much better offerings from the same company.
Yeah, but if that's what they had in a pub I went into,
Oh, if they had in a
especially
pub round here, then you
especially
take
on
it.
a warm day, I'd be quite happy to
So,
drink that.
what can we say? Right, we're not gabbling on anymore. Don't want to be like Bazzo, you know, he's getting old in life. And he goes on and on and on, you know. He's even talking to himself on his latest video. But there you go. Just saying. On Jill.